Hey guys, welcome to a brand spankingly new deep playthrough on the channel. Actually not brand spankingly new because I already started Metro Exodus, I don't know, last year somewhere. I think out of the 4 areas that are in the game, I think I was just in the second one. Then I hopped over to other playthroughs. But now, yesterday or today, I don't even know exactly. I think May 6th. I'm not sure what it is now. But the enhanced edition came out. It was the day before yesterday. It's now May 8th. The enhanced edition came out, and that actually is really pushing the boundaries as regards to ray tracing. It is only for ray tracing cards. I already did some play testing. It looks amazing. These are really like the kind of development steps that really push the whole industry forwards. Like no more approximated manual placed light sources. It's all dynamic. Like where the in-game light source is, that is actually what is also creating and radiating the light, which bounces off of the environment fully dynamically. And so I'm pretty much a graphical early adopter. So I am planning to start all over from the beginning and take in Metro Exodus in all its with all the bells and whistles turned to the max. It will be a deep playthrough, so that is my niche, going through the game thoroughly, doing side missions if available, reading up on the lore. Checking, of course, the beautiful game world. I always fully disable the HUDs. Obtaining collectibles if there are any. So it will be a thorough playthrough. Max graphical settings, everything maxed. I will keep, insofar possible, DLSS off. So it will be true 4K. The HUD will be totally off. 0 HUDs. I despise HUDs. In modern games, it's totally distracting you from the actual beauty of the game world and the immersiveness of it. So no HUDs, and I will also do max difficulty, which I think is, I'm not sure what it's called, Ranger or something in this game. So it will be a thorough playthrough, max graphics, 0 HUDs, max difficulty, and let's not blabber on for too long, which I'm really good at, going on tangent after tangent in other playthroughs. But yeah, this is already a game that I already started, so this is like a replay-through, so to say, and I can be a bit more brief. I will quickly show the graphical options. So sound, everything is default. Spatial sound in the headset is on. Game options, subtitles off, also distracting. Controller, the rest is in English. Controls is the controller. Presets. In the custom controller layout menu, you can change the controller layout according to your preference. That's actually pretty cool. That you don't see that too often. That you can customize controllers. The keyboard always, but controllers not so often. I don't remember all the inputs anymore, but they should come back soon enough. I wonder. Here you see them. Okay, aim is left trigger, right trigger fire. Secondary is right button. Wipe, fix, gas max, left button. Journal is the select button. Menu is, or the pulse menu is the start button. Then we have the YXBA, that is next weapon, reload, interact, and pump. I think that is for the battery charger pump mechanic. Crouch, toggle, and jump. Then we have the D-pad, throwing, weapon inventory, hold. Throwing knife is up, explosive left, Molotov cocktail right, decoy down. Then we have the regular D-pad, so without the right button held. Medkit is up, left is light or charger holds, right is time or holster holds, down is swap filter and put on or off your gas mask bolt. Then we have equipment inventory. So left button is equipment inventory, holding it. Right button, shoulder button, is the weapons inventory, holding it. Equipment inventory is binoculars, lighter, binoculars Y, lighter X, night vision B, and inventory A. Alright, seems like a nice layout, I must say. Then we have the video settings, 4K, extreme quality. Default it was at ultra. I thought ultra was the highest. Luckily I just tried and see if it would go any further, and it did. It's extreme. So VSync is off. I'm having a FreeSync monitor, so hopefully there won't be any tearing. Motion blur high, ray tracing ultra. Can that go to extreme? No. NVIDIA DLSS off, reflection ray traced, variable rate shading off. That's also for performance, but I want everything to be just 100% enabled all the time. Hair works on, advanced physics on, tessellation on, HDR on, field of view I will keep it default for now. Shading rates, ×1. And then we have accessibility, subtitle speaker. Yeah, it was default on. I'm not sure what it is, but I assume that are the voices that are otherwise subtitled. And I would assume they will always be on, so I'm not sure why there's a toggle for that. Subtitle background, nope. Subtitle size, it's all off. Subtitles for hearing impaired. Why do you have... I don't understand it. What does it matter whether you can hear or not if subtitles only go by sight? You don't need your ears to read subtitles, right? But maybe that has some additional elements like music playing or a loud bang that you see what kind of sounds, that they describe the sounds in the game maybe. QTE controls, QuickTime event controls, tap, no tinnitus sound. I had to look it up, what the hell is tinnitus? But that are like phantom sounds in your ear, or so to say, I think. Maybe after a hard explosion or something, that you hear like whizzing in your ear. That are the options, and that about is it. Let's see, 1 second, if I have DLC. I'm curious. Oh. Alright, at least the recording continued. It dropped me back to desktop. I hate it when games don't do that. Why the hell isn't there not an in-game menu for DLCs? Why the hell do I need to go to some kind of totally out of the game to an online website to start buying DLC while I'm in the game menu? I mean, that's so retarded. Anyhow, here we go. So that the chapters, I do have my old save, but I'm just starting over, so chapters won't be there. Options we went through. Continue, it's not available. Only from where I stopped with playtesting, 5 minutes. And this is loading a save. Here we go, new game. New slot, or let's just override the slot. And we go with, so you have Reader. This mode is designed for players who feel they're not quite ready. Recommended for FPS novices, easy. Then you have normal, regular FPS players. Hardcore, recommended for experienced. And here we have Ranger Hardcore. Makes the game more challenging by turning off the targeting reticle and generally minimizing HUD presence, limiting players' ammo reserves, increasing combat difficulty and making the enemies more aware. In addition to that, makes the players' weapons degrade faster, at the same time making the workbenches that could be fixed upon scarcer. So that really is like a cool challenge. Finally not a game that really holds your hand and is totally foolproof. Like so many games like COD and all those backward series are nowadays. This is old school serious gaming. Alright, with minimal interface, this mode removes hints, crosshairs and auxiliary interface elements completely, making key controls and interaction elements transparent while retaining the backpack interface in its entirety. They have full dive. This mode removes the HUD completely, although the backpack interface is retained in its entirety. This is exactly what I was looking for. Normally I have to resort to HUDs or my own yeah, what is it called? 3D Me Goto. That's like software where you can disable shaders. That I just manually disable HUD elements. But finally, a game that understands, yeah, the longer time gamers that really hate HUDs. So 0 HUDs is the way to go. Here we go. Are you sure this mode has no HUD and no tutorials? Only select if you're a veteran Metro player. Yes, I'm not a veteran Metro player. I just don't need an over-cluttered mess with objective markers and arrows and score counters continuously on my screen.
I remember that we used to be different. Used to live up there, on the surface. We used to be the masters of the whole world. We built gigantic cities of glass and steel. We crossed the oceans at will. And we also conquered the skies. There used to be 7 billion of us. We were not born for life in the tunnels. I was born to breathe fresh air, and I remember it.
Actually a pretty cool story, the premise of the story. Being forced underground and trying to rebuild your society.
The 7 billion were wiped out by the last war. Only 50,000 managed to survive underground, with the surface poisoned, burned, and teeming with horrible monsters. One day the radiation on the surface might subside, and our grandchildren or their grandchildren might be able to return there. At least that's what my brothers in arms from the Order believe. Basically, there was no hope for us right off the start. Still, we humans are just too bad at surrendering. We tried to make the best of what we had, banded together, and worked to make the Metro our new home. After all, it might well be the only place left on Earth for humans to live. For a time, we thought we could make it. But, regrettably, the war didn't kill our bad habits. In the relative safety of the tunnels, corruption festered. And when danger came from above the ground, only a few of us stood against it, our numbers dwindling by the day. But I remember we were born for a better life. And I can't accept that I'm destined to grow old and die underground. I don't care if I'm called an idiot. But if even a single shard of the old world still exists out there, I have to find it. Between endless years of hopeless existence and even a single moment of hope, I must choose hope. I must find that signal.
Wow, it's really amazing. The story setup, the graphics, man. Wonder why I never finished the game last year. Check it out. And it runs amazingly well without DLSS, I must say. Of course, I'm from the Crisis generation, so lower FPS. I take eye candy over FPS any day. 60 is more than enough for me. I really don't understand people who really need 120 FPS. Yeah, that's maybe just me. Right, here we are. Right, let's lower the weapon. It's this one. Let's check our time. We have 36 seconds left. With the gas mask filter. Alright, that's where we need to go. Let's quickly check it out over here. Alright, this is the weapon light. And here we go. Alright, I think I only have one bullet left. If I look at my gun. Also pretty cool. These spiders, they don't attack you like 9 out of 10 other games would. This is pretty realistic. They're more afraid of Artem than the other way around. Like in real life. Alright, I am now, you see it on... Oh, keep on doing the wrong buttons. You see it on the watch. Alright, let's clear the gas mask. You see it on the watch. What was the watch again? This one. Now you cannot see it. 1 second. Yeah, you can still not really see it, but the indicator's in the green. So now the gas mask, the 19 seconds, it's not counting down further. Because we are pretty good over here. So I could actually also do like so, and then do like no, god damn it, 1 second, do like so. We can just take it off, and then let's put the weapon down. Just trying to memorize the controls, check out the lighting and stuff. It's a bit lighter than the original version, but it's much more realistic. For instance, if you look over there on the wall, you see that radioactive mushroom is green, and it also gives up a green lighting effect on the wall over here. Ah, bullets. Good work, Artem. Nothing else here, I would think. Nope. Let's put on the light. Ah, that light is not fixed to your gun, it's fixed to Artem's helmet. Which is better, because then you can lower your gun and still see something. Alright, I saw animal shadows. that texture over there looks a bit off. It's like totally blue compared to the others. You cannot have it all. Here we go. That's where we came from. And we have an autosave. Always nice. It just feels visceral and gritty, this game. Such a nice change of pace with all the dumbing down direction that so many modern games go for. Holy shit, check out this monster. Ah, these are just those regular dudes. This guy, this one was... Whoa, 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 whoa! Holy shit! Whew! Alright, that was a close call. And they hurt me. Yeah, damn it. Right, let's put off the light. I was just looking at this monster that was like eating a foot. Alright, I already went through this part just earlier today playtesting to see whether it run fine. Holy shit, there are more than I was expecting. Holy shit! Usually God damn it, I don't like that. I could take him out with one bullet. This one needed 2. And there are 2 more, and I'm not sure whether I have 2 more bullets. That's a bit of a bummer. Ah! That's what I need. Alright, where are you? There they come. Alright, let's try to be efficient over here. Holy shit, that was a close call. Alright. D-pad up is medicine. Is this an item, a book? No. I'm not sure whether there are collectibles in this game. Check out this one. It's missing its back. Oh, wrong button. Again. Ah, no, it only looked like it's missing its back. I do know there are audio books, and we are encountering or finding the first one very soon. Found it during playtesting. And it's over here. Here we go. I have to stay a little bit close by here to hear it, because I noticed that in the recorded footage it's actually quite low volume compared to the gunshots, for instance. It's a bit unbalanced. Of course, gunshots should be much louder than the rest, but the difference in this game is pretty big, I found.
Botanical Garden Station, August 14th. Don't you have anything better to do than mess with that thing, Mikhailych? Oh, am I bothering you? We can't do anything without the welding burner, and this way, they can at least make a record. Ha! Did you hear that? Of course I did. I'm about to go deaf from their howling. Why do you want them recorded? I heard the Polish people are studying these migration patterns and whatnot. So, they are buying records and stuff, but they have to be taken properly with date and place and all that. Oh, they'll get the date and place correct this time. They'll read it on your gravestone. Forget this thing.
that didn't went too... Alright, that didn't went to plan. Go according to plan. Some more bullets, always nice. And let's continue. Sorry, I'm a bit slow, but I'm just getting into the controller speed, the mechanics a bit, stuff like that, so taking it a bit easy. Can I? Yes, I have my lighter. That's all I have. Right, I need to make it to a door over there, and let's quickly see if there's anything, because I will probably be just run to the door. We will be ambushed here. If there's anything I could pick up here, I don't see it. Ah, finally. Went down immediately. Oh! Good work, Artyom. Good work. Attention!
Move! It's nighttime at the station. Don't worry. I got it! Open up! Go!
It's nighttime at this station. That's probably because they have like artificial night hours, because there's no daylight anyways.
Yeah. Looks like Artyom's been on another one of his mad trips up top. Okay.
Where to now?
Left, across the square! Hey, Damir, do you think the Colonel knows what Artyom been up to here?
How am I supposed to know? Ask him yourself. He radioed from the rig, said he'd be here tomorrow. Hey, you! Leave him alone!
I killed him myself with my slingshot. Let him learn to stand up for himself. How else can he hope to survive in the metro?
Rise and shine, people!
Hang in there, Artyom. You're gonna get a fresh dose of Spartan blood now.
Hoping my PC is not crashing. I overclocked the GPU a little bit too much earlier. During playtesting it did crash. I lowered it down a bit.
Artyom, are you awake? It's okay. The doctor said you'll be fine. Are you trying to kill me with worry? What if next time you don't return from the surface? There's no one out there, Artyom. No one to find, no one to talk to. If there was, don't you think they'd be here already? We've talked about this again and again. You have to accept it. There's only us.
Colonel. Hello, Alex. There you are, you stubborn fool. How many times are we going to have this conversation? I don't care if you kill yourself over this silly dream of yours. But don't you see what you're doing to my daughter? Your wife?
Dad, please.
The Order is short on men after the battle for D6. But you leave. People need you, and you pursue your selfish obsession. But now this shit has to stop. There's only Metro, nothing else. And the Order is here to defend it. Because if not us, then who? You look fine to me. So, get ready to go. Then, we'll discuss your transfer to Polis. Come, we need to talk.
I'll get the doctor. Artyom, please, promise me this was the last time. I'll see you later.
Artyom, we managed to bring you back from the brink, but people are giving you their blood, which could save so many wounded, and you keep bringing it back irradiated. Don't you think that is unfair? Let me put it this way. I can't promise I'll be able to bring you back next time.
Right. I didn't know you would get angry.
Still, lucky those Spartans are damn good. They brought Artyom here just in time. They sure are. I cannot remember the last time I saw a bunch of healthy and fit people down here. Yeah, me neither. It's a shame they spend so much time on the surface. Well, sadly, it's their job.
Right.
Job or no job, if they keep doing that. Well,
So you,
not everyone can stand being cooped up out here.
so you have Spartans and
It's
the
what's kept us alive up to now.
and the Order.
Huh. And how long do you think that's going to last? How many kids are there in the station? In the whole metro? Who will be left here in 10 years? 10 years? We'll be lucky if we make it halfway there. No antibiotics, no suture thread. Which is why we can't afford to have our best fighters taking unnecessary risks. What will we do if all the Spartans come down with radiation poisoning like Artyom and the Nazis try something?
The Nazis. So the Order, the
Artyom,
Spartans, and the
Just try
Nazis.
to take better care of yourself, huh? Even if you find someone else out there, they probably have their own troubles. So what would contacting them even accomplish? Besides, I remember we used to receive signals from the outside pretty frequently soon after the bombs fell. But not for a long time now. Doesn't that tell you anything? Ah well, it's your life.
This is pretty
Artyom,
cool.
I understand how you feel, but you're not always going to save the Metro single-handedly. Why keep looking for a solution alone? Your friends from the Order came to your help again. The Colonel seems to want you back in the unit. Why waste your time in our farming station or out there looking for ghosts? If Sparta wanted me, I'd join in a heartbeat. In any case, good luck, Artyom.
Alright, so Spartans and the Order is probably the same, but it's pretty cool. These reds are actually powering up.
We'll be lucky if we make it halfway there. No antibiotics, no suture thread.
This is powering
Which
up
is
that
why we
mini
can't afford to
generator.
have our best fighters
Pretty cool.
taking unnecessary risks. What will we do if all the Spartans come down
Amazing
with
attention
radiation
to
poisoning
detail
like
over here.
and the Nazis try something?
That's exactly why they go there. They know we face of anything but hiding in our holes.
Alright, I can turn on the light and turn it off.
Keep getting larger, stronger,
And
and
there we have a Metro 2034 book. Previous game was of course I think Metro 2024.
Uncle Artyom, don't worry. I believe you. Will you take me with you when you find the clean place outside?
I doubt there is any magical salvation out there. What could possibly have survived on this
Artyom, stop putting delusions into his head. I don't want him going crazy like you.
So?
I can't even sleep since you told him all those silly stories. Is that supposed to make him better? Please, leave my son alone.
Leave Brittany alone.
Yes. If not them, then who?
Alright. We're slowly but surely getting into this game world. Very nice, slow exposition setup.
Donna, I told you 100 times already. You must come back to focus.
I lost the order, and now nobody gets to decide for me. As for Artyom,
Arguing that like a broken record. Katika has not made it in time. You'll be a widow now.
stop it!
No, you stop it. There's a comfortable flat waiting for you to improve. A far cry from this.
What do you mean, leave for dead?
Exactly that. And it's time you stop thinking only about yourself. You know how short we are under friends like us. With your experience,
I hope you hear the dialogue and the recording. It's pretty low volume.
I'm so tired of explaining this to you.
Dad, I won't come back without Artyom, and he...
This is madness.
But I'm listening.
I know it is. Spending so much time on the surface is suicide. Yes, I don't want to lose my husband to radiation. I hate him for killing himself out there like that every day. But what if you consider, even for 1 second, that Artyom was right? What if you did hear that signal? Would you ever forgive yourself if you let the chance go? The chance to come back to real life. To raise our children outside with sun shining on them. Real sun, Dad. I know I wouldn't.
All right. Let's talk it over once more. Without... I must say, though, that even if it did hear some signal, not necessarily a good thing, we'll talk about it later, though. Not in a public space.
Deal.
Alright, I was listening to Anna and her father, the general, bickering, but it's always good to get some context of what's going on. And she was actually able to convince him a little bit of Artyom's endeavors. Big building over there. And now this is where I stopped with the playtesting. I know what's happening. Now we get into a cutscene. So that's also why I was... Ah, he's on his socks. Also a pretty cool detail. That's also why I was listening to this exposition, because I knew that we cannot really go back here anymore. Here we go. Oh shit, I should stop this. Would have been a good moment to end the episode.
Oh, I can't believe my eyes. Artyom, you're alright. You gave us a scare, brother.
Artyom! How are you, friend? I see you're all right. This calls for a celebration.
A few more scars and you will be completely irresistible to any woman. Speaking of which,
Alyosha,
how are the nurses in the hospital,
guys,
huh?
could you just stop crowding him?
brother. Привет, Artyom.
All right, you're all dismissed. I give you 2 hours, people.
Oh, it's official.
I knew it.
You guys are like kids.
So I brought something.
And here we go again.
Please, let's not repeat the last
Hold
time.
on, Artyom.
The general is pretty cool, but actually. Anyways, I am putting the episode limit at 40 minutes, otherwise the file size will be too big. So we are hitting that now, so I have to end this episode soon, after this little cutscene.
More of nothing? Artyom, the only thing I can hear is that Geiger counter ticking. Why, yes, and there's also those damn things. Calling all the time. Let's go home, dear, please. Don't you think I'd also love to live on an ocean beach or in a green forest? But what good are these fantasies in a silent world? Silent, Artyom? Because it's dead.
The writing is also pretty good, I must say. Pretty in your face.
We took our time. Time to replace our filters.
Alright,
Come on, replace your filter. Haven't you spent enough time in the sick bay?
alright, I'll replace it. Guys, I have to end the episode here. We'll continue immediately in the next one. It's a bummer. I would like to just look around, but I'm on a time limit with these filters. Anyways, we'll continue in the next one. Hope you enjoyed. For the meantime, hope to see you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed. For the meantime, do not forget, always you yourself do.
Have you been to all of these rooms?
Keep on gaming. See you later.